Hey, sing along with me. The sun has got his hat on, hip 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's singing drum and bass.
Make some noise.
I think as an artist, I see myself as a pioneer, certainly, an innovator, a genius, a leader, almost a godhead, a demigod, possibly even a god, possibly even God. I think I see myself as God.
She takes my money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger, way off a time. The dig's on. She takes my money when I'm in need. She takes my money when I'm in need. Oh, I'm in need. Oh, I'm in need. Oh, I'm in need of some more drum and bass. I wanna drop a bass line in your face. Everybody in this dance area, please put your hands up in the air.
As an artist, I'm trying to drag beatbox back to the gutter. I'm trying to, basically, I'm bringing down music from the inside. I'm just taking music and just beating it savagely with sand in a sock so that there's no visible bruising. But the damage is there. The emotional damage to music is there. That's what I really want to do. I want to hurt music.
I first heard Beardyman when he was just starting out. I was one of the first to actually hear him, and I recognised instantly just how socially significant and musically important he was going to be. No one at the time was really doing the kind of things that Beardyman does, and no one's still doing it to this day, and that's really what makes Beardyman so totally cool.
Time keeps its own time. Here we are in the festival, trying to find a way out the way. We don't really know going back. We don't really care. Everyone put your hands in the air. Let's go.
Oh, Beardyman, well he's a top bloke, Beardyman, you know. Yeah, he's professional, you know, he does what his job description says, innit? Apart from having a beard, of course. Like, he ain't got a beard, I think there's something wrong with that. You know, if you're gonna call yourself Beardyman, you should at least have a beard, otherwise you're lying. You know, you don't want to go through your whole life being a liar. You know what I mean? I think he should sort his life out, to be honest.
Treat me like you do when you lay your hands upon me and tell me who you are.
Beardyman is an artist who I would probably place amongst those like the Cliff Richards, the Gary Glitters, the Elvi. All sorts of different artists fall into this category, apart from Beardyman, and that's what makes Beardyman so impossibly cool.
The idea was to be on tour, but you know, it's funny how when things start rolling, you know, ideas change, and you know, from the idea of first being on a tour came the idea of the tour being on us.
Touring, mate. Touring's for the brave. It's for those who venture. It's not for those who are gonna chicken out of responsibility. It's not for shirkers. Everyone mucks in, you know what I mean? Cool, apart from the artist. That's the artist, isn't it?
Put a tongue on it! My name is fucking Beardyman. I came here to wreck your fucking town. So make some noise right now, you motherfucker! That's right. We can get down tonight. I said my name.
Beardyman's career started off very preternaturally, predetermined almost by the social context out of which he came. So it's rather relevant, many people think, I myself included, that Beardyman was a product, not just a necessary evil, but mostly just the pinnacle, but also the underpinning of a new genre which every girl wanted to be and every guy wanted to have sex with.
I got the mental man for which the man shit. You know I got some hell shit that you're never gonna get with. I see the pretty girls at the front when I hit, so make some noise and like fun. What? After 3, I want y'all to make some fucking noise, y'all. The place to be right now. I wanna thank y'all for coming out. Y'all came out especially.
Well, working with Beardyman, it's a bloody nightmare. You know, it's all, you know, get me this, get me that. Like, you know, paint my bloody dressing room this colour, painting it that colour. You know, he'll walk in there, I've painted his entire dressing room white because he's feeling all angelic today. Half an hour later, he gets in one of his black moods, wants us to paint the whole thing black and put evil demonic faces and UV paint on the walls and stuff and find a black light. I don't know, am I going to find a black light in Hull at 3 o'clock in the morning? Guy makes me sick.
most important thing, you know, when you've done a set, to leave the stage. Because, I mean, some artists make that mistake. If they've done their set, but then they stay standing on stage until everyone's gone, and it just gets really awkward. So that was a challenge, actually.
Oh my gosh.
This man, legend. Absolute legend.
You can't even explain how good he is. Like,
Oh, such a mint of a night. Oh, so mint.
You know, it came a little bit in my pants, but sure, that happens, you know what I mean? With good music comes orgasms.
in Electric Picnic, my favourite bit of the set one is when he did Home and Away.
Beardyman is the future. Forget about the decks. Sell them, buy a chord chaos pad, give it to your 2-year-old son, and show him the Beardyman. It's the future. It is the future.
So this tour was based upon the premise of suggestions, so I'm going to do a few. Would you like to hear that shit?
The moment that Beardyman announced what the tour concept would be, the world just went, wow. I mean, you know, this guy really hasn't got any ideas. And I, for one, burnt all his CDs. Of course, at that point, he didn't have any CDs out, so I just ended up striking a match, blowing it out, and then wondering what I was doing with my life.
I got another one here. Some cunt's gone. Jeremy Kyle being shot in the face with a shotgun, dubstep style. Jeremy Kyle is not a nice man. Jeremy Kyle engages in chav baiting, which is frankly racist. So, fuck Jeremy Kyle. Let's shoot him in the face with dubstep.
Jeremy Kyle did feature in my tour. He was the warm-up act, actually. He used to come on and just persecute the crowd. He'd just find a couple of people that looked like they were in socio-economic grouping D to C and just shout at them for things they'd done. He'd do a couple of lie detector tests on people that said they had VIP passes, and he'd just shout at people for not dancing and stuff like that.
You see, Buster, where I come from, we don't do that. Where I come from, we don't cheat on our husbands for crack. We don't do that where I come from, because I come from Jeremy Kyle land, the only place where no one does anything wrong. You fucking penis, Jeremy Kyle. Can't you see everyone thinks that you're a wanker?
I hadn't heard of Beardyman up till that point, but if there's someone who's going to be taking my name and dragging it through the mud, then I'm going to come down on like a ton of bricks, buddy. That is for sure. We don't talk like that about people where I come from, Buster.
That was Jeremy Kyle getting shot in the face with dubstep.
I don't know what you're clapping for. I spoke to my lawyer and asked him, is there anything we can do to stop big-headed, anti-social musicians degrading the names of much-loved public figures? And he said, who are you talking about? And I fired him.
This is what ska step would sound like if it was a genre. This is a momentous night. Said this is the first night of the brand new genre called ska step, and you know it will get better, yeah. Cause
absolutely epic in proportion to my cock.
Crazy mofo, I love him lots.
Welcome to Manchester, Beardyman! Oh, it sounds like Britain's got fucking talent here. Fuck off, up the Beardyman.
Welcome back. Tonight we discuss, was that a good gig? So, what does it take to make a good gig? Well, in my day, a good gig consisted of a couple of boys in suits, just kind of down on all fours, giving you a good time. These days, of course, you've got to use electronics.
Mate, that's a joke there, boss. Just dancing with a demo one. Just pretend. Yeah.
We're stuck on a motorway. There's a really big traffic jam. Something's happened up ahead and we don't know what. But now we're going to do a gig on Ustream, maybe. There you go. It's the motorway jam.
Basically, I'm going to do a little intelligence test for you. Let's see if you understand how the fuck this is working, right? To be fair, right, it's pretty mental, so I don't blame you for being...
A little bit like, you know what I mean? So what the fuck are you doing that shit? It's just ridiculous. So like...
If I put my voice down to this shit together, then just go...
Do you get how that works? Was that a resounding no, or was that a yes? This feels like playgroup. Lots of little kids saying yeah. You know kids don't have pubic hair. Down there, they're quite bare. You know what, that's not a good place to start a gig, but I don't fucking care. Because it was a rhyme that came into my head in time for the end of the line. Let me tell you what, right now I feel quite fine. I'm like...
Beardyman's music is a sensual thing. It's a sexual thing. It just oozes passion. It's one of those things that really gets your juices flowing. I mean, no one was doing that back in the day. No one was really capturing what it was to sit on your own in the garden shed, just jaffing off endlessly. And that's what we were all doing when we were a teenager, really, isn't it? And that really is what makes Beardyman so cool.
Your boss is sneaking off of me like that. Don't you know not to...
When you're on tour, you've got to make sure that you've got adequate provisions set aside. You can't leave your tour bus without knowing the exact coordinates of where you can get a pepper steak slice or a Scotch egg. That's the most important thing. Make sure you've got proper nutrition, all the major food groups represented. That would be pastry and meat. Anything else is purely supplementary and doesn't actually help your cause at all. When you're depriving yourself of sleep, the last thing you need is vegetables. You need stimulants and protein and, of course, a little bit of fat to keep you warm just in case the heating breaks on your touring vehicle. That's what's really important when you're on the road, you know what I mean?
Tatty man says, look, go get that chicken for the potatoes later. That'll be grand, yes. Look at the chicken there,
Go get it.
Film it. Oh, fucking hell.
What the
There you
fuck?
go, it's carnies.
What the fuck is this?
Pissing in the fast lane.
You're kidding me.
Just the car can fucking in the fast lane.
Let them take the piss in the fast
That just takes the fucking out. You know what I
You
mean?
could cause another accident.
Yeah, it'd be fine, sure.
Some pick up the chicken first. I'll make him wait for the camera.
He's chuffed for himself now, isn't he? What he's wrong. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
Legend. That was close, that was.
Okay, I figured it out. Sorry.
Some people think great God will come from the sky, take away everything, make everybody feel high. If you know what life is worth, you will look for yours on earth. And now you see the light. Stand up for your rights. Everybody gonna get up. Stand up. Stand up for your rights. We got to get up. Stand up, y'all. Don't give up the fight. We're sick and tired of your ism, schism, getting died and go to heaven in Jesus' name. Cause we know when we understand Almighty God is a living man. So you can feel some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. Cause now you see the light. Stand up for your right. Everybody gonna get up. Get up, get up. I used to roll up, 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 roll up. Modern vampires of the city. Haunted You could live in Galway or you live in Dublin. You could live in London even though that shit's a sin. One blood, one blood, one blood. You could live anywhere that you really fucking like. You could take a train, a bus, or a car, or a bike. One blood, yeah, one blood. Oh, roll up.
Beardyman's a fucking legend!
What's your favourite bit of the night? Oh, just the last bit. A load of mint Collins on the floor. So mint. It was so mint. Great Collins.
What was your favourite bit, mate?
Who's your favourite band? Oasis.
What was your favourite bit, mate? Your
favourite bit of the gig?
I was in fucking CPs. So Oasis, Champagne Supernova.
Stand clear. This vehicle is reversing. Stand clear. This vehicle is reversing.
Oh yeah, well you know, you have hijinks on tour and that, but generally you're supposed to have hijinks with girls and drugs and booze. You know, not doing a bloody sound of a vehicle reversing out the side of a van. If you ask me, that's schoolboy, that is. It's just sad. Don't impress me.
Of course, there was the moment on the NFL where Beardyman was there wearing a very low-cut dress, and Of course, the dress comes down and the whole of America sees his nipple. I mean, that was one of the most socially significant moments ever.
Some people think I'm bonkers, but I just think I'm free. Man, I'm just living my life, there's nothing crazy about me. Some people pay for views, but I get mine for free. Man, I'm just living my life, there's nothing crazy about me.
Yeah, I heard Beardyman do a cover of one of my tunes. It wasn't good though. It was shit.
Bonkers.
The word bonkers is such a clever word, because what Dizzy's doing there when he uses the word bonkers is highlighting how, even though people think he's bonkers, he just thinks he's free. And you know, being bonkers is something which no one talks about. People are afraid to talk about being bonkers. And you know, Dizzy made a very bold move, I think, in talking about the problems of being bonkers in modern society.
Hang on. So you're telling me, shut up a second. You're telling me that the thing that you do is to cut clips up and jam them all together. Where I come from, buddy, we don't do that. We let the whole clip play out. Not this chopping between. Get out. I don't even want you in my video. I don't want you in my editing studio. Get out. Get out. No, I'd never heard of Beardyman because I have a job. Unlike you, who sits at home smoking drugs all day. I don't do that. Where I come from, we work. We do something useful. Where's my applause? Where's my applause? Where is it?
The Seven Nation
Taking my time right around my mind. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Later I'll be on my mind, but I don't see it around. It's kinda fucked up.
Shut up! Stop it! Stop what you're doing! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
I won't cry. I won't cry. You won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. Darling, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me.
The fuck sort of question that, man? Like, what am I gonna tell you? I'm gonna tell you what I do on tour. I ain't ever gonna tell you what I do on tour. You gotta come on tour and find out, and I ain't gonna invite you. You hit my type, bruv. You get me?
You get me? I said you get me. You want some fucking Sometimes I feel like putting my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. You got the love I need to see me through. Yo, put your fucking hands in the air, guys, right now. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like saying all I is too rough. Sometimes I feel like singing this world is just too tough. But then I look at this and see it's actually easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy.
What's music? That's not music. Michael Bublé. That's music. Cliff Richard. That's music. Thank you. Yes, thank you. That's music. I don't sit around all day pretending to make music with my mouth.
thing I like most about being on tour, I don't know, the tinnitus probably, yeah, the tinnitus.
Genre-wise, I try to make sure that I cover as many bases as possible, because if you're working with basses, you've got to work with acid as well. So essentially, if you make acid bass lines, then the pH of each neutralizes, and then you've just got this thin sliver of reality, which kind of courses along a predetermined dimension. But that dimension is very slippery. And the thing is, if you're waving to other dimensions from that dimension, they can only see you if they're along the parabola, but that's curved. So it can be testing.
Oh, well, yeah, you know, Beardyman's doing all right at the moment, isn't he? But, you know, give him 5 years, 6 years, he'll probably burn out and that, you know, the inevitable decline into alcoholism, move to some Buddhist monastery, come back, make an indulgent fourth album, everyone will go off him and, you know, he'll end up being a roadie. I mean, you know, it happens to the best of us. I used to be in Right Said Fred.
The next tour is going to be dedicated entirely to the memory of Vanessa Feltz. She was a wonderful woman, and what she's given this country is just invisible. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, Dizzy Rascal, what's good? Beardyman, rubbish.
Decent lad, alright tunes. Bit weird, no beard.
Plain and simple. Before Beardyman, there was before Beardyman. After Beardyman, there is after Beardyman. During Beardyman. Now that's the question. But where's the question mark?
Shut up and point the camera at me. That's not music. That's not the word I signed up to, buddy. In my world, musicians play musical instruments. What you're doing is tantamount to lying. You're a liar. That's right, not a musician. You're a liar. Where's my applause?
Now. Now.
Beardyman, how are you tonight? I'm a bit lean, how are you? A bit lean? What are you playing now?
Now.
What are you playing now?